today will not feel like December, but tomorrow definitely will. Today we're in the almost 80 degrees across our area. It'll be warmer to the west where a dry line will bring some dry air in. That'll allow it to warm up more efficiently. So really I'm looking at closer to 80 on the west side of 35 and then upper 70s on the east side. But either way, that's way above our normal of 60 degrees. And then tonight, 51, 52 degrees for those lows, quite a bit higher than that norm of 40 degrees. So yeah, we're warm today. It feels like spring, but we got a cold front that'll come in that'll take care of that. 7:15 a.m. for our sunrise this morning, 5:21 for sunset tonight, last quarter on the moon phase, and just about a week and a half for Christmas. We are continually getting close. I cannot believe that we are already on the 8th of December. I mean, it's just mind-blowing, and we continue to trudge on. And like I said, today it won't feel much like December. It'll be easy to forget if you don't see the decorations out there. We have some clouds, but you notice off to the west it is quite a bit drier. We do have that dry line, as I mentioned, so we will see more sun today. I expect to see more of these clouds starting to burn off as we get through the afternoon, though, like I said, east of 35, we probably won't see that front moving through there, so we could see more clouds right around I-45 there. So it might bisect the area. Hill and Johnson counties getting sunny and 80 degrees, upper 70s with more clouds off to the east, but it's hard to tell exactly where that dry line will park, so we'll see how that goes later today. I'll look at the big picture here, and here's that dry line we were talking about. That will continue to move on east, and here's our big cold front. Now, you can see all the winter weather advisories and freeze warnings and winter storm warnings, all that off to the northwest there behind this front, so that shows you that cold air is making its way. We have high pressure that will build in behind the front. It'll be pretty nice next week. The weekend will be more in the 50s, and then next week we're in the low 60s. That'll pretty much stay, and then our next system will be coming in the latter half of next week. Could have a pretty decent chance of rain next Friday. Now, tomorrow, I do have to talk about this, and I've touched on this several times this week, and I'm still not happy with the way that the Storm Prediction Center is handling this. Here's the severe weather risk as it stands for tomorrow. Now, this could change today. Usually does as we get closer. It changes a few times, so I'll bring that update to you. And I apologize, itchy nose there. Can't get rid of it. But I will say that the light green here, this bright green that I almost never talk about, this is just the general, hey, it could be a thunderstorm or two. You get into the green, of course, behind me you have that scale, that's a marginal risk. They have the marginal risk as far west as Groesbeck, Corsicana, Kaufman, Greenville. I don't get it. I don't think that we need to have a severe risk that far west. I think if anything, they may be compensating for the possibility that the front could slow down and could actually be moving through in the afternoon hours, but the front looks to move through in the morning. It should be clear of our area by noon, and I mean like out of Navarro County by noon. If it slows down, that could change. But right now, I think the slight risk is pretty well placed. But I don't think that the marginal risk needs to be this far west. If anything, push the marginal risk on east, push the slight risk even farther east, maybe to Tyler, to Jacksonville, and on down. But either way, we could see a drop of rain or two in our area with the passage of this front, but I don't expect any kind of severe weather. Really, I'd be surprised if we even had a clap of thunder. Again, as we get closer, the front gets closer, we'll get a better idea of that timing, and I will let you know if that changes. But yeah, I doubt it. So 78, 79 degrees. It's going to be windy out of the south today, and then tomorrow we flip everything around. I think we hit around low 60s in the morning. We could hit the mid 60s as we get into Navarro County there where the front will move through last. We could be pushing 70 as far south as Richland and Eureka, those areas, because compressional heating along the front kind of heats things up right before you cool down. So I won't be surprised to see some upper 70s for maybe an hour, or excuse me, upper 60s, not upper 70s, upper 60s, close to 70 there. But I think the vast majority of us are in the low to mid 60s tomorrow before the front comes through. Once that front moves through, though, the vast majority of the day, the temperatures will be dropping. North winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. It's going to be cold and blustery, it's going to be a windy December day. Overnight tomorrow night, 36, 35 degrees across our area. Low-lying areas could see a very light brief freeze, so if you do have some sensitive plants, maybe just bring those in as a precaution. Sunday, it's cool, lighter winds, sunny skies, 55 degrees out there, 35 overnight. Again, could see a very brief light freeze in some low-lying areas. And then, yeah, next week, Monday, Tuesday look nice, 61, 62 degrees, overnights, upper 30s, low 40s. And then we get into our next chance of rain, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm watching this one. We're still far out from that forecast. It's still 6-7 days away. So I'm watching it. Right now, it looks like our best chance for showers and thunderstorms will be Friday. I don't have anything on severe weather or anything like that at this point. It looks pretty cool, so I'm not too concerned, but I'll keep an eye on that for you as we start looking to next weekend's forecast. But for this weekend, get ready. That cold front's going to make tomorrow cold, chilly, blustery, windy. Just going to be a rough day out there. If you like the cold, you like that cold weather, it's going to be great. But just be prepared for all that wind that we will have tomorrow. So, warm today, cool tomorrow, and then decent weather for at least the first half of next week.